Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a trade that I took, which I now consider to be my A plus setup. But we're also going to talk about some other things such as yesterday's video too, and then also some shout outs. So we're actually going to start first with the shout outs. First, I want to congratulate Infamous Stacker for passing his first combine. I know he's worked hard. He's been in the comment section for the last, I don't know, maybe over a month or so, maybe 2 months now. Um, he's been working really hard, um, and he finally passed his first combine. So congratulations to you, man. I know how hard you've been working. You're always talking about your progression in the comment section, and I'm just very happy for you. I'm very proud of you. So, um, also too, I want to shout out Josh as well. Josh continues to be a supporter. He's a Spurs supporter too, so come on, you Spurs. And Josh is always in the comment section, supporting and also too giving advice as well. And one of the things Josh touched on in yesterday's video was talking about sizing down, making sure that you trade the same size that you're used to, and maybe copy trading a couple of accounts instead of just doing one funded account. So, kind of knowing my personality and how I am, I did consider that, but I just realized that, hey, like, I'd rather just trade the size I have been using. I haven't broken any rules on my funded account anyway. I've been doing the same thing. So, yeah, taking a couple big losses suck, but very something similar happened just, I mean, not too long ago on this past Monday. Not this past Monday, but the Monday before, on the 28th here, when I traded New York session. The same exact thing happened where I was only risking $200, but I ended up taking two trades that were both losses, right? And my rule is if I take a trade and I win, I'm done. I'm not looking to enter the market. If I take a loss, I'm allowed, as long as I reset, right? I have to like mentally reset and be like, why did I lose this trade? And is there something wrong with this trade? As long as I do that, I'm allowed to take another trade. If they're both losses, then I'm definitely out. If it's a win, I'm still out, right? It doesn't matter at that point. So, two trades max, definitely. First one is a win, I'm out. So, for me today, I continue to trade the same way, continue to take the same size, and we were able to take our A plus setup, and it was resoundant, resounding, not resoundant, resounding win. Um, and I was confident, and it just played out really well. Like the trades that you're never in drawdown, or honestly, I'm sure everyone feels this way. They're great, right? Because you're never having to worry about um, the trade losing, right? So it's nice. But anyway, let's kind of get into the trade really quickly. So we'll come over here. Same thing that we always do, right? We come into the market, we're looking first, where are we at in terms of relation to value area high from the previous day or the New York session, point of control, and value area low. So these are our levels right here. You can also see too in the frame, we also have prior week value area low, and we also have prior week point of control. And those are levels that I've started adding about 2 weeks ago now. Again, Cami Capital is the inspiration for my trading, so a lot of credit goes to him, but he's someone who uses these levels. I think Nick Fortick also uses weekly levels too, and they work, right? If you look at yesterday's video too, I could have just been patient, waited, and it bounced off prior day value area. I want to say lows, I can't remember anymore, or highs, and then it bounced off and then continued. So today we were looking at where we were at. Were we bullish or bearish? We were resoundingly bullish. If you look here, I'll delete volume profile. So here we started off low, but then we just continued higher. So at this point here, it's like we are clearly bullish, right? And then here coming in when I start trading at 7:30 or so, we were right here. So what I was looking at here was to see if we would get to VWAP or not, right? Whenever you're clearly bullish, my A plus setup is we get to VWAP and we bounce off of VWAP with conviction, essentially, right? I always like to look for hammers, full body green candles if we're bullish, right? Um, at high volume. right? It's something that's showing that we based out there and we're bouncing off of there. So we're gonna play the trade a little bit, right? We're waiting, we're waiting. I just set my alerts, right? So here I was alerted on this candle here. So I'm looking to see what happens, right? Being patient. You don't want to enter so early, right? So here I started looking here. I can't remember when I added. Let me look. So my first entry for 3 was right here at 756, right? So it was actually this candle. The reason why I entered here um, was because we had increasing sell volume, but then easily met. What does this play? It's a reversal candlestick pattern. I think it's called a 2 bar. I can't believe I forgot what it's called. But either way, it's a reversal pattern candlestick, right? Where you have full body red candle. It did have some top wicks and bottom wicks, but then easily bought up by full body green candle. So I bought there to start. We were off of VWAP. I was looking to see if we would come down to value area lows and see if we could buy off of this. Um, and my stop loss was actually here around 411 or so. Um, but if we just continued higher, then of course my stop loss would move, right? So that was my initial entry. But then as you can see here on Topstep, I added some more, added some more, added some more, right? We even added here at 814 as well because I knew that if we broke this candle at 806, I felt like we would continue higher, which is exactly what happened. So honestly, really good trade, A plus trade. Our target was value area highs, of course. I need to do a better job of doing that, especially when I sell, when I short. I am so bad with my entries. When I buy, I am so confident with my entries because I know I'm adding at a good price. So if I want to sell, it has to be the exact same thing. Um I need to sell at a good price, right? That means you want to sell at the top and buy at the bottom. So this is exactly what we did here. It obviously played out. We got here, started taking some off here, but then I knew I could leave a couple runners. One was the prior weekly level, right? And then another one is just psychological level at 500. I ended up closing before that point. I should have Top Step. I don't know. I always thought Top Step gave good fills. Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. I don't know. I could have held here, but I decided like this increasing volume could have been uh, a buying climax, right? So at that point, I was just like, I think I'm okay. And we just stopped out. Um, but we did hit the prior weekly level, and then we continued to the psychological level at 500. And then after that, this is where we're currently at right now. So, yeah, really good trade. If I were looking to take another trade, I would wait for it to come down to VWAP, and then it would be in confluence of the current session's point of control, which is this gray line here. And that's where I'd be looking to take another trade, but I am not because my account is locked. So that's a good thing. Let's talk about yesterday's video. I was pretty depressed. Um, and like I said, I think I said this in yesterday's video too. I can't remember, but like being stoic does not mean unemotional. It does not mean um like you can't have emotions, straight face, like blunt. It doesn't mean that. Like stoics, practicing stoics have passion, right? And yesterday I had a lot of passion in a dejected way. I was just very upset for my girlfriend, and it came out in my trading. I was thinking about how are we going to pay some of our bills this month? We're starting to run low on money. She's been looking for a job for a while, and she went to the interview. She smashed the interview. They really liked her, but they didn't pick her. So I was just upset, right? And obviously, again, I took 2 losses on my funded account, but they were to my rules. They were absolutely to my plan, right? I didn't over leverage. I stuck to my rules. I could have done a better job with entries, right? I suck at shorting. So that's one way I could have been better. But both trades were in profit. And in fact, both trades were in profit by about $300, right? We were looking for that little bit more in order to take profit. So I know how to trade. And I think that's the theme of this video is that I know how to trade. I see it every day now, right? I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm profitable because profitability is a state of mind. It's not something where all of a sudden you're profitable and then you stay profitable. It's like, no, it's a consistent thing. Today I was profitable. Yesterday I was not, right? So yesterday, even though I lost and I lost two times, I knew how to trade. Like, and I know how to trade today. The difference was a mindset and allowing my emotions to take over. And that's what led to the combine. And obviously, as you guys saw yesterday, for anyone who watched, I blew my combine. And it's difficult when you blow an account regardless of wherever you are at in your trading journey. Where I'm at in my trading journey is now I need to pass combines quickly. I can't waste time on combines anymore, right? Back in January, I was trying to pass my first combine. So it was very difficult for me at that time to lose a combine because I'm like, oh, I suck at trading. But now I'm like, I know how to trade and I know I can be profitable in this market. I can literally take a payout today of about, how much can I take? About $440 or so, maybe a little bit more, 420 dollars or no, more than that. Whatever. I don't care. It doesn't matter. But it's like, I know, oh, excuse me. I know I can do it without a doubt. I know I can do it, right? So today, honestly, I missed out on passing my combine yesterday by about $30. Today, I actually got two combines. I bought one, um, and I reset the other one. I had five reset credits, so I have four more left. And we're halfway into passing those. So again, I know how to trade. By the way, we took the same trade. I go on NQ and I show um, executions. It's literally the same thing, except we just got out at 469.75 instead of like later on because of the fact that I only want a $1,500 day, right? So I could have set it for a little bit higher, but I just wanted the $1,500 so that way tomorrow, hopefully, we can pass these accounts and we just take the same exact trade, right? We look for a clear trend, area to take, and then hopefully we get a nice move up. I mean, this was such a clean move. Like, I was only in the trade for like 30 minutes, if that, maybe 20 minutes, 20 something minutes or so. So these moves are great, but they don't happen that often. So I'm very glad I was able to take that on both combines, right? So both combines are doing well. I hope to pass these and get one more funded account to be max allocated, and then one more in the wings. So that way I have another as soon as I blow another funded account, right? So that is the goal. But again, I know how to trade. I'm not dumb, and it has nothing to do with being dumb, but like it just has to do with the emotion. So um, now the question is, why am I buying another funded account if I guess you could say that strapped for cash? Well, my girlfriend got the job, and that I am very happy about. She's been struggling for so long to get the job, and it's just one of those things where it's like, wow, what happened? How did she do that? Like, how did she get that job? And it's because I guess the person or the candidate that they picked over her didn't want the job. So they quickly called her this morning and were like, hey, we want you. Do you still want the job? And she was like, yeah. So I am extremely happy. We watched Avatar. We got sushi to celebrate. Um, and I'm happy with that as a whole. Like I said this to her um earlier today, where it's like yesterday, we were so dejected and we were shaking our fists at God. Like, why? But today he came through and she did it. She did it, and I'm so proud of her. Babe, if you're watching this, I'm proud of you. I know I've said that like 10,000 times today. And I said it 10,000 times yesterday too, right? Because it doesn't matter um if she didn't get the job or not. I'm just so proud of her effort, and I'm proud of who she is, and I'm proud of how hard she's been working. This job market has been so difficult. It's been so hard, and she did it. So I'm super proud of her, and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of everyone who's watching this channel and trading in a way that they can be proud of. That's not going to happen all the time, obviously, but if you're mostly taking the correct actions every single day, mostly, then you're going to get to where you want to go. You're going to pass combines, you're going to get payouts, you're going to do what you can, right, in order to be a profitable trader. So I said coming into today, I was going to take a payout if I won today. So I did win, but I don't think I'm going to just yet, right? Again, I know how to trade. So my girlfriend was like, yeah, just keep trading. You're only down $400 on the account, which is crazy, right? Because it's like your balance is $943, but like you're still down $400. And the way prop firms work is kind of crazy, but because of that, it's like I still have $1,600 to play with. For me, that's four trades. If I keep trading the way I have been trading, right? I've only taken three losses out of my last however many trades. So this is two losses. Actually, sorry. So starting from the 22nd of July, I took one loss here. This is two losses, so that's three, total of three losses there. And then this is two losses here, so five losses out of one, two, three, four, five. I think there's two wins in here, so that's six actually. Seven, eight. Oh, there's a loss here. And then this was nine. So nine wins and six losses. That's gonna get you profitability. Now it's not perfect, obviously, right? I think I can't remember how much. I think that's about a 60% ratio. Yeah, so 60%. But 60% is profitable, right? So if you win more than you lose, then you're going to be profitable. So I think we can keep on doing this. We'll see how the trade goes tomorrow. If we win tomorrow, we'll consider taking a payout again. But I think I can just keep trading until where I wanted to get to, which was the balance at 2,000. Then if I get to 2,000, then maybe we take a $1,000 payout. We have $1,000 left to play with, and we can kind of go from there. But until then, we just keep doing what we got to do and keep working hard. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. Again, this is the calendar for this month. Let's look at the combine too. Again, we just got them today. So, um, two accounts, right? Hoping to pass um, those tomorrow. If I can pass those tomorrow, then that'd be great. And then we have a couple more funded accounts. Um, and then just hoping to continuously take good trades. I need to get better at shorting though. So if you guys have any advice on shorting, please let me know. Also, too, guys, again, I know I'm saying this at the end of the video when no one's probably watching, but please tell me about your progress. Let me know how you guys are doing. I love this channel because I am here documenting my journey. Like, I hope to be able to show this to my kids one day and be like, look at what dad did, right? Now, obviously, it's not my full journey. I've been trading since November, a future since November. So I started this channel in April, so it's not the same. But like, still, tell me about your journey. Show me how you guys are doing. Let me know how you guys are trading. Did you just pass a combine for the first time, like Infamous Stacker? Are you finally trading profitably and are waiting for a payout like One Voice, right? How are you guys doing overall? I want to know. I really want to know. So. yeah. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys are trading well. And yeah, keep trading stoically.